Hello everybody, and this is the Destiny video that I have most looked forward to making. I'm so excited to make this video because this video is going to be about my opinion on Destiny multiplayer. My opinion, no information, just my opinion on the balances, on how it feels, if it's even fun, what Destiny multiplayer has to offer. That's what I'm going to be doing today because this is my area of expertise. I know about multiplayer and I know about FPS. PvE, I'm like, you kill things, there's monsters, they drop loot and stuff. I don't know what makes a good PvE game. I know what makes a good story, but I don't know what makes a good PvE thingy. But I know what makes good multiplayer. So I'm going to start off by talking to you guys about balance in Destiny, just balance in general, and we're gonna start out by talking about balance when it comes to the different classes. So as you guys probably all know by now, there are 3 different classes in Destiny, and each of them have their own special super. It's called a super, and from what I've seen in comments of you guys watching my gameplay, you're like, oh, the Hunter's super looks really overpowered where he has the golden gun. Yeah, I can see why you guys would think it's overpowered, but each class has a super, and they all can counter each other. I'll give you guys a perfect example. I was playing on a Titan. Now, I'm a bad Titan. I am just the worst Titan ever, and I managed to do this. So I'm playing on my Titan, and I see a Hunter use his golden gun. Now, I have my super available to me as well. So what I did is I used my super on him before he was able to aim and shoot me. And I killed him, and it was all good. I canceled his super, he lost his super, and I managed to kill him. Also, I've had warlocks fly over the wall and try and kill me with their super, but I know what they're doing, so I just side jump, avoid it, and I kill them. So each of the supers can be countered by each of the other supers. You can also counter supers by just being perceptive. A lot of the time, especially warlocks and titans, you can tell when they have their super. They will play a certain way. Most players will play a certain way when they have their super available. So you just need to be aware of your surroundings and perceptive of what's going on, and you can counter supers. It's not that difficult. There will be some situations where you're gonna die to a super and there's literally nothing that you can do, but there's gonna be situations where you can kill people with your super and there's nothing that they can do either. So I feel like the supers with each of the classes are perfectly well balanced. Like, it's perfectly fine. Now, moving on to guns. Guns are also perfectly balanced. There are places where a sniper is gonna do good. There are places where a shotgun is gonna do good. If you have a sniper and the other person has an assault rifle, they're not gonna outgun you unless they're really good. But every gun has its place, and there's no gun that's overpowered. The shotguns they can be a one-shot kill. If you're really close and you're very accurate, they can be a one-shot kill. But for the most part, it's either going to be 2 shots to kill someone with a shotgun or a shotgun shot and a melee. So I think, in my opinion, there's nothing wrong with Destiny balance the way that it is right now. Now, obviously, the game isn't out. We don't know how equipment and different armors and higher level guns are going to actually play into everything. We don't know that yet because this is just an alpha. But from what I've seen so far, they are definitely going in the right direction in terms of balance. Everything feels balanced. There's no BS. I never die and I'm like, oh my god, come on, dude. Why did that happen? Especially as melee, it takes 2 melees to kill someone. You can't just get panic knifed, which is such a COD term. But yeah, everything feels balanced. I've never died once. And I played a lot. I played for like 30 hours or something ridiculous. And I've never died once and thought, damn, that was completely unbalanced and complete BS. Now, moving on to the opinions, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And we're gonna start with the bad because there's a lot of good when it comes to Destiny multiplayer. So I want to get the bad out of the way so we can move on to the positive stuff and I can be excited. So first things first, that's bad, the vehicles on Moon. You can't use vehicles at all on the other map, Earth, because it's too small. But on the bigger maps, you can use vehicles. As you're seeing right now, vehicles are dumb the way that they are currently. Basically, what the meta of Moon is, if you don't know what meta is, it's basically like the standard way that you play Moon. People hop into their freaking vehicles and you have a little vehicle fight, and whoever wins that vehicle fight, whichever team, they end up just dominating with the vehicles, and it's incredibly hard to come back because of that. If you are against a good team and they get a lead from their vehicles, you're not gonna win. It's as simple as that. You're not gonna win. They're not gonna let you catch up unless you're some kind of god or something. You're not gonna be able to catch up. So I don't like that at all. I don't like it. I don't like even using the vehicles anymore. anymore because I feel like it's too easy to kill people in them, and I don't feel challenged, and I want to feel challenged in a game. So there's a few things that they could do in terms of fixing the vehicles and making them not so ridiculous. First of all, when you kill them and you completely destroy the vehicles, they respawn. You could either make it to where the respawn timer is longer, so there's longer periods without any vehicle access whatsoever, or you could just make it to where they don't respawn at all. You have one chance with your vehicle. If you lose it, it's your fault and you suck and you don't get to use it again. Another thing that they could do is they could make it to where it's not possible to capture control points while in a vehicle, because that way if a team is dominating with a vehicle, they will have to either choose to stay in the vehicle and keep killing people, or they would have to choose to get out and actually take capture points. And if they get out, obviously you have an opportunity to kill them and take the vehicle. So they need to do something. Whatever they do, they just need to do something, or just make it easier to kill the people that are in the vehicles. But something needs to be done, because as it is right now, vehicles they're just not cool. They're just not cool. But besides the vehicles, there's only one other thing that irks me, and this is more of a preference thing rather than a game breaking, oh my god, this is so bad thing. And that's the double kill, where you kill someone and they kill you at the same time. I don't like winning and losing a gunfight. I want there to be a winner of that gunfight and a loser, not both of us killing each other. But like I said, that's just a personal preference. It's not something that will stop me playing the game or anything like that. It's just a preference. But besides that, those are the only two negative things that I have to say about Destiny. So now I want to move on to the positive, because I'm super excited about this game. So I want to move on and talk to you guys about the positive things that I found in Destiny. So the first thing that I want to say, which might seem really small, but I really like it, is how the radar works in Destiny multiplayer. If you watch the gameplay, you will notice that you see red on the radar every now and then. It will either be a cone or it will be a big circle. And what the red does on the radar is it shows you where enemies are. They show you a general idea of where an enemy is. And I really like this, because obviously there's no kill streaks, so you don't have anything like a UAV. And instead of just having the radar blank and only showing people that shoot or something like that, you actually have a general idea of where enemies are by the red on the map. So I think that it's a really happy medium between a UAV and nothing at all. So I really like that. I was impressed with that. I like it. I like it the way it is like that. Another thing that's awesome is the action. The pace of Destiny multiplayer is so much fun. There are so many moments where I'll like shotgun someone, and then I'll shotgun tomahawk someone else. It's not a tomahawk, but I'm still gonna call it a tomahawk. And then I'll like get my super and hide behind a rock and use my super and kill 3 more people. There's so many moments that are just epic, and they happen and you're like, oh my god, did you just see that? And it happens so frequently, and I love that. I love the action and the pace of Destiny multiplayer. Pace is really important to me. It's why I never like super caught on to Battlefield, because I like it to be very action-packed. I like there to be a lot of moments where I'm like, oh my god. I don't want it to ever be boring. And Destiny is never boring. It's just fun. It's just fun. And I think that's the most important thing when it comes to video games in general, is how fun is the game. And Destiny multiplayer, I don't know what it is, but it just feels really good. It feels very satisfying, everything that you do, and it feels so much fun. It's so fun. And I've just been playing these 2 maps for like 30 hours. I've hardly done any PvE, so all of my time in Destiny has pretty much been PvP, and I've had a blast. So that's really important to note. I don't think anyone should ever underestimate how important it is for a game to just be fun. And the last thing that I want to talk about that's just awesome in Destiny multiplayer is how much content there is that is specific to the multiplayer of Destiny. So the way that things work are, there are battlegrounds, which is called the Crucible. That's where you go to PvP. That's where you go to fight other people. And the more that you play in the Crucible, the more rank you get. So you can actually get a rank 1, 2, 3, 4. You rank up the more that you play. Now what comes with that is it enables you to purchase specific armor for the Crucible. So if you get to like max rank of Crucible rank, you can buy some badass looking armor. So you can run around and be like, yeah guys, I'm like rank 500. I don't know what the top rank is, so don't, it's probably not 500 by any means, but you can go around and be like, look guys, I'm max rank with my max rank armor, my max rank weapons. Get at me because I'm the best. And that's really important for me in a game. I like to prove that I'm better than other people, which sounds really bad, but that's just me being competitive. I love stuff like that. It gives me something to work towards. So what you can buy with Crucible rank and your Crucible money, I guess you call it, your Crucible marks, I think it's called, you can buy Crucible armor, Crucible weapons, and you can also buy shaders to dye your armor, and you can buy emblems. So there's a lot that you can buy specifically for just playing multiplayer, being good at multiplayer, and I love that. I love that so much. You will constantly have something to work towards, which feels great and is definitely a way to get to my heart. So Bungie, you got to my heart, man. You touched me right in the feels. You touched me in the feels. You know what I want, and you created exactly what I wanted. So overall, my opinion of Destiny multiplayer is that it is very well balanced. It's extremely fun, and there's so much for you to do in terms of leveling your armor and your weapons and just leveling your character in general. There's so many more abilities and upgrades you can get for your character. So it's really great. I've had a blast. I've had a really great time. I think they've made an amazing game in general, and the multiplayer is really, really, really solid. So I hope you guys have all had a chance to get into the alpha. If not, I hope to see you guys in the beta, and I will speak to you guys later. Bye.